Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to discuss about more concepts of number system which are very important for Olympiad exam. In this video we will discuss how we insert an irrational number between two rational numbers. How to insert a rational number between two irrational numbers. How to insert an irrational number between two irrational numbers. And last we will discuss the comparison between two sorts. So let's get started. Now let's see how we can insert one irrational number or more than one irrational numbers between two rational numbers. So I have taken one example here. Insert two irrational numbers between 5 and 6. There are two methods of doing this. So first method is, so here we know that 5 and 6, they are rational numbers. So if I multiply 5 with 6, I will get 5 into 6 which is equal to 30. And this is not a perfect square. So not a perfect square. So one irrational number between 5 and 6 is equal to square root of 5 multiplied by 6, means which is equal to 30. Correct? So we can write this as 5 square root of 30 comma 6. Now we have to find two irrational numbers between 5 and 6. So now you can see these two numbers. You can take these two numbers as well as you can take this. This is your choice only. So for that, so another irrational number will be irrational number between 5 and 6 is equal to, I'll take this combination, 5 multiply by square root of 30 and whole square root. So I can write this as 5 square root of 30. Correct? So my irrational numbers, two irrational numbers between 5 and 6 are, I can write like this, 5 comma, this will be between these two, 5 square root of this, square root of this, square root of 30 and 6. So this number and this number, they are two irrational numbers between 5 and 6. So let's do second method. This method is very easy. Here see, we know 5. Now let's do second method. This method is very easy. Here see, we know 5, we can write like this, 5 is equal to square root of 25 and 6 is equal to square root of 36. Now you can find the numbers between square root of 25 and square root of 36. So all those numbers will be irrational numbers. Like I write 5 here and after that I will write square root of this 5 is equal to square root of 25. So I can write square root of 26, square root of 27. So many numbers you can write till 36, means square root of 28, square root of 29, square root of 30 till 35 you can write. And then you can write square root of 36 which is equal to 6. So you have to write only two irrational numbers between 5 and 6. You can write any numbers. 5, I'll take square root of 28, square root of 29 and 6. Here my numbers are square root of 28 and square root of 29 between 5 and 6, and these are irrational numbers. Now let's see how we can insert one or more than one rational numbers between any two irrational numbers. So let's get started, and I have taken one example over here. Insert two rational numbers between square root of 2 and square root of 3. We know we can write square root of 2 as 0.41 this, and square root of 3 is equal to 1.732, And also we know that the square of square root of 2 is equal to 2 and the square of square root of 3 is equal to 3. Now we have to find any two numbers between 2 and 3 which are perfect squares, and the square root of such number will be the required rational number. So for this we have to make a guess. So let's see. So first we know that 11 square is equal to 121, 12 square is equal to 144, 13 square is equal to 169, 14 square is equal to 196. So here see, this is 121. If I put one dot here, decimal here, then this number will be like this only, but this number is less than 1.41. So it means this is not my required number. So let's see the 12 square. 12 square is equal to 144. If I put one decimal here, then this number is greater than this. It means this will be between square root of 2 and square root of 3. The square of this number will be between square root of 2 and square root of 3. Similarly, if we see this 13 square which is equal to 196. So if I put one dot decimal here, then I will get this number 1.69, and this number is also between square root of 2 and square root of 3. Well, if I put decimal here, then this number will be greater than 1.723. So my required numbers are between square root of 2 and square root of 3 are the square root of this number and this number, mean 1.44 square root and 1.69 square root. So I can write these number as, we know the square root of this 1.44 will be 1.2 and the square root of this will be 1.3, and this is my square root of 3. So these are the rational numbers between square root of 2 and square root of 3. Irrational numbers between two irrational numbers. So for this I have taken this example. Insert two irrational numbers between square root of 2 and square root of 3. We know that square root of 2 whole square is equal to 2 and the square of square root of 3 is equal to 3. Here you have to choose any two rational numbers between 2 and 3, each of which is not a perfect square. Correct? And second, the square root of such numbers will be the required irrational numbers. So we can take so many numbers between square root of 2 and square root of 3. For example, we know square root of 2.1, square root of 2.2, square root of 2.3. All these numbers are irrational numbers and they are not the perfect square. So we can say the irrational numbers between square root of 2 and square root of 3 are 2.1 and square root of 2.2. You can write more such examples. So last topic here I'm going to discuss with you is comparison between different surds. So let's get started. For that also I'll take few examples. Here first question is this. So we have to tell the which surd is greater. So for that first I write this number 2 into cube root of 5. We know that we can write this number as 5 cube root 3. 2 into 2 into 2. I can take this 2 inside like this. Okay, so this will become equal to 5 into 8, which is equal to square root, this is 3 cube root of 40. So here second number my is 3 into cube root of 3. So I can take this 3 also inside. So this will become 2 cube root of 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, which is equal to 2 into this is equal to 27. So if I multiply 2 with 27, I will get 54 cube. So which one is greater? Now we have to compare these two numbers, this and this. If you compare, we know this number is greater than this 40. So it means cube of 54 is greater than cube of 40, or we can say that this 3 cube of 2 is greater than this number 2 into cube of 5. So let's take second example. So in this question we have to tell which surd is greater. So first I write this surd. We know we can write this as 15 raised to power 1 by 6, correct? And this number 12, this surd I can write as 12 raised to power 1 by 4. Now here see the powers are different. So we have 15 is 1 by 16 and the power of 12 is 1 by 4. The powers are different. So we have to make them like fraction. For that I will take the LCM of 6 and 4. So the LCM of 6 and 4 will be 12. So this will become 1 by 6 into, I will multiply with 2, both the numerator and denominator. This will become 2 divided by 12, and 1 by 4 I will multiply with 3. So I will get 3 by 12. So now these are like fractions. So I will write this 15 raised to power 6 as 15 raised to power 2 divided by 12, correct? And this I can write as 12 raised to power 3 by 12. We can write this as this 15 2 into 1 by 12, okay? And this 12 surd as 3 into 1 by 12. So we know this a raised to power m into n is equal to mn, correct? So I will take this 3 and from here to inside. So this will become 15 raised to power 2 raised to power 12, and this will become 12 raised to power 3 1 by 12, correct? So 50 raised to power 12 means 15 into 15 raised to power 12, and here this will become 12 into 12 into 12 raised to power 1 by 12. 225 raised to power 1 by 12, correct? And this will become equal to 1728 raised to power 1 by 12. Now both the powers are same now. Here see, this is 1 by 12 and this is also 1 by 12. Now we'll compare these numbers, inside numbers. Which one is greater? 1728 is greater. So it means this number is greater than this number. So we can write that. So this will become 1728 raised to power 12 is greater than 225 raised to power 12, correct? Means this 12 raised to power 1 by 4 is this surd is greater than this surd, and this is my answer. We have completed all the 4 topics in this video. Thank you everyone for watching my video.